Your product, your service, your business deserves the opportunity to change somebody's life. You know, there are people out there right now who are looking for you, who are hoping to find you, who desperately need what you have to offer. But they don't even know you exist. They don't see the value you offer. And candidly, they're overwhelmed with all the distractions that are competing for their attention. But the truth is, they need to hear your message now more than ever. Wouldn't you agree? Of course you do. And that means you need to cut through the noise, to stand out from the competition, to command attention in the ADD world we now live in. And it's my job to show you how. The world has changed. The internet has disrupted the way people make purchase decisions. You see, you're not just competing against your industry peers anymore. Now you're competing against everyone and everything that's vying for your prospects' attention. And you can either adapt to the attention economy or be left behind. But ultimately, the choice is yours. The brain has changed. Think about this. In the 1980s, the top pop songs would go 22 seconds before lyrics would start. That's a long amount of time. But today, 5 seconds. And the reason is, there's nothing going on up here. A lot of attention breaks. Got to get right to it if you want to hold people. You want to know the secret? The secret for using marketing tactics to hold people's attention longer? Be more relevant. Show greater empathy with your prospects. Capturing the attention of your prospects, that's the easy part. Once you have their attention, then you've got to meaningfully move them or transition them into a buying decision, because at the end of the day, it's all about turning your prospects' attention into bottom line dollars. 80% of the sales process is now handled on the website. Long before people even talk to a salesperson, nobody wants to talk to a salesperson. Hey, by the way, what are our markets? Fry's, Whole Foods, Basha's. What markets do you guys go to? Safeway, Trader Joe's. All right. Did you ever walk up to the front door of Sprouts and you get out of your car and you're walking up, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to get the... Then all of a sudden you see like 7 Girl Scouts selling cookies, right? You're like, no, I'm going to the other door. You want nothing to do with salespeople. Nobody does. And the online experience is now where people learn, vet, and discover before they ever pick up the phone. That's why they're 80% through the sales process. We are too. We're all allergic to salespeople. How many of you have heard a prospect say, hey, look, we love your product, but it's just not a top priority of ours. Come back in a month or so. How many of us have heard that? We all have, right? Exactly. And the reason is you've convinced them, but you haven't persuaded them. And there's a big distinction. By far, the easiest way to move somebody to a desired emotional state or to create beliefs is by sharing stories. How did you discover the secret sauce that makes your product special? And I'm going to show you right now how to find your business stories and then use them to be more persuasive.
So Todd is a great speaker. What I learned today was he's also a great storyteller. He's incredibly knowledgeable. He's got an awesome 20-year background in digital marketing.
And as attention becomes more expensive, smart marketers are always looking for ways to extend that attention and get deeper into their message. So if a qualified prospect knows everything that you know about your product, getting them to buy would be a no-brainer, right? If you educated people better, would they buy faster, yes or no? Right? Foregone conclusion. If you could flow people through a sales process like they were on a slip and slide, mentally, they would buy faster. I'm going to show you a case study or two along the way that proves that point. The secret to selling faster is aligning yourself with the conversation or the story that's playing out inside of your prospect's head. And once you're part of their story, you can move them along your path to purchase, and you'll get freakish results. Actually, longer videos are more beneficial. Sure, it's a violation of conventional wisdom, but it allows me to filter out people that aren't interested. Example, my mom knits, right? Big revelation. I've never watched a knitting video. And if I started one by accident, I've never watched one to completion, but my mom crushes knitting videos on YouTube, okay? Okay, good, everybody gets it. One of the best attention hacks for sharing stories is using the power of video. You know, not only are people 4 times more likely to watch video than to read text, but it naturally holds their attention longer. Couple that with a story, and you have a powerful 1-2 punch that holds people's attention and moves them along the journey. And with all of that extra attention, you can clearly deliver your message and move them closer to a buying decision. And as the video landscape becomes more competitive, it's going to be important for us to understand how we become more relevant, how we provide greater value with our videos, so our clients' content or even our own content can really stand out and be helpful. And helpful naturally is the new viral.
Todd is an expert. He does a great job explaining how video can help your business. And if you want someone that does TED Talk quality presentations, Todd's your guy.
As a speaker, of course, I always want to go up there and steal the show, you know, just crush it. But as an attention marketer, I know that being engaging is really just the first step. What I really care about is what happens after the show, because for me, there's nothing more rewarding than hearing the stories of transformation from past attendees. That's what I do this for, to help make an impact and to help businesses thrive. You see, businesses need to hear this message. Those that don't adapt to the disruption of the attention economy, they're destined to be its first victims. To survive, businesses need to evolve and to change the way they package and deliver their message. And I've made it my mission to show them how.
I tell you, we learned a lot. People left there buzzed and excited and can't wait to move forward. If you have a chance to have Todd out to your organization or your conference, I would absolutely run with that idea.